Partnership accounts are there to they're there to protect the farmers. The farmers should understand them. There should be a partnership meeting where the meets where the accounts are all discussed at the meeting. Any misunderstood figures should be discussed, and it should be very much a question of real understanding by all the farming partners, not just a dominant one farmer who does the finance, just getting all the signatures from the others on the Land Rover bonnet or something. So I'm trying to think of considerations here that we see that can be problematical, either for capital taxes or for disputes within the partnerships. So there are there are accountants out there who would be quite specialist in acting for farmers, but would say they don't do inheritance tax or they don't do land capital accounts. I think that's very scary for the for the farmers themselves, because all the inheritance tax points should be jumping out of the accounts and going, oh, well, this really has become too many investments now. We've got to think of Section 105, subsection 3. One of the partners is capital account has gone the current account has actually gone negative, etc. So the accounts do provide evidence. Which has been a theme of this webinar. They provide evidence of the 100%, 50% BPR. As I say, if the accounts are wrong, don't be afraid to rectify them. They should provide evidence that the deeds, the partnership agreement, and the land registration have all been checked and it all ties in. It's very important when looking for probate, how you show them post probate. Say, like, dad leaves the farm to the son, and it's the IHT will be checked. You've got to make sure that you've got the APR, BPR. Dad leaves the farm to his wife, their surviving spouse. That's the difference between unascertained and ascertained. Ascertained is when you're going to be relying on BPR, APR, and unascertained is when it just goes through because there's their surviving spouse. So that should be quite clear in the accounts. Got to be looking at how we're showing the investment property, looking at FRS 102 and fair value.